What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity with the homie Fred. Going for a walk, walking away, walking the streets. But anyways, you already know. Hold on. You already know. um, you know, I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? Walking dogs and whatnot. You know, just finished with one other dog. Probably gonna go this way because these cars are stopping and whatever. But it's interesting to see like how certain communities are, like the diversity of different environments and communities. That's what I'll just say. Like it's not all the same, and like some days have different vibes. To be real, you know, that's why I'm glad I'm able to speak on it because like I said, especially when we go vegan, guess what? We become extremely sensitive because of that. So whenever we're in around other environments, it's like we're at a standstill, and other people who are rushing and racing and you know living that kind of lifestyle. I mean, I'm not scared of it. It's just like you're just able to see things for what it is. I'm able to see things for what they are, and you know, I'm just sharing that. Also, on another note, speaking about you know love life and unexpected blessings and whatnot. And from me, what I've been able to appreciate along my journey, as I just got blessed with some love, you know, last night, to be honest, I'm recovering from some love, I'm just grateful, I'm very grateful. And I don't know how all life will pan out. It's just like I had always had an imagination and you know, just love to see, just to be in like a winning type of environment, supportive, tranquility. You know, I hear the dog. See, remember I mentioned stuff about be careful and be mindful about behaviors of animals. Like these dogs are just barking real loud outside. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very quiet, just walking. It's early in the day. And you can hear the distress in the dog's voice, barks and stuff. It's not cool. Look, they're against the glass window. Um, they're all like they're against the at the window. They're like all scraping against the window because they see us. But I guess whatever. We'll just say they're happy, excited that we're here. It's just still the general principle. Like I've I've walked dogs and like boarded dogs that were really chill and calm. Like their parents were really spiritual. They administered CBD oil for me to give to the dogs and whatnot, and they're really, nature enthusiasts. I've had different clients like that, so I appreciate those a whole lot, to be honest, because the vibes of the dog is what is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it's reflection, honestly, of how the parent, the guardian, is taking care of their dog. To be real, I'm not one out here to judge. It's just I've handled a whole lot of different. I'm talking about at least hundreds of dogs, and not as many cats, not nearly as many cats, but I've, for real, probably at least 100 dogs or more. Just in my own apartment, and like walking and visiting other people's places and stuff like that. Like it was a lot, and to be honest, a lot of it wasn't too vegan friendly or plant-based friendly, and I just made the best out of it, to be real. Like I would be getting them vegan dog food, you know what I'm saying, for real, to help calm that energy and respect my own stuff. Like I wouldn't even be messing with that other stuff because it's the vibes. I remember some dogs were very aggressive, very aggressive and I'm not even doing nothing at all to them. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy. So like I wasn't scared, of course. I'm like a lion, That's why I was saying I'm glad I went through that relationship, because honestly, that was a teacher, like a teaching lesson. and I transform it to see the best out of it. Like that was universally godly ordained for me to go through to make me stronger. Like tough love, if that makes any sense. So I can handle stuff like the dogs or just being in a big city of people that are toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because technically I'm the most, when you're honoring life and you're not consuming dead flesh and stuff like that, like you're already becoming at peace. There's an ancient African proverb that says, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can't hurt you. And that's so true, because like I learned that within me as well, overcoming fear, doubt, worry, this and that. Like, you see, hey, there is no enemy. I'm the own enemy, and I guess that's kind of what I've understood and learned and whatnot. And I'm picking up upon just simple principles just by like what you consume in life, the quality of food, this and that. Like you see it translating over to people's behaviors and actions and choices. And, some people are just very entitled. Some people are very controlling. Some people are very aggressive. Some people are very sleazy and slimy and untrustworthy, to be honest. And a lot of that goes hand in hand with the lifestyle, And that's why I come on YouTube to just speak the truth. Because whenever people are buzzing and rushing and racing around in this matrix world, city life, jobs, whatever, not everybody says how they truly feel, and people want to mask things up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually, I am certain that there will be an abundance of people that will bust out in tears, crying, finally opening up to me. You know what I mean? Because I can see it already. People are just going around and around in circles and doing stuff that they hate, trying to mask it up by going to the club or, overindulging in alcohol or cigarettes or drugs or, just a whole bunch of just wild stuff, chaotic scenarios. And they're like devolving. You know what I'm saying? They're devolving. They're going backwards in life while I'm evolving so much, a whole lot. I keep looking younger and younger every day. And yet I'm older. You know what I mean? So like, that's some deep stuff in its own. So anyways, the point I'm making is like, moving on to love. I'm grateful for the love. I don't know how everything's going to pan out in my life. It's just what I was touching up on earlier was just saying that, hey, I came here to live an expansive experience. And that's why it's like, past, on this second chapter, on this next chapter of my life, it's kind of like, a fresh start, to be real. It probably is universally ordained, and I'm just truly in alignment, like, I know they talked about, one of my mentors mentioned like in ancient Egypt, people would be initiated into the ancient Egyptian mystery schools after 40 years of gaining sacred ancient wisdom, this and that. And like, it makes sense, to be real, like, because how did I find myself to this world, this holistic, plant-based, spiritual world of freedom, love, expansion, deep stuff? How did I find myself there? Because I was letting go of the matrix schools, I already graduated from high school. I stopped going to community college. I was tired of all the jobs, tired of the letdowns and disappointments and shallow relationships, tired of shabby, shallow friends, fake friends, and I just was like, hey, I'm ready to have some real love, to love myself and to have some real love in my life. People that will be here with me, throughout my 90s. That's my whole intentions of that. And also of this whole brand community thing I'm building to help connect people. How rare it is to have quality interactions in this world. That's why I'm a part of the 1%, ones that actually have a heart, a working, functioning heart. We're actually the ones that's most compatible with helping out and coaching children. You know what I'm saying? Because we trust ourselves, we love ourselves, we're close within our own inner youthful spirit. Plus I'm an Aries, and we're known to be the babies of the zodiac, the infants of the zodiac, being silly, goofy. We love to laugh, we love to smile, we love family and stuff like that. And it's just, the truth has to be realized about us Aries. But anyways, like, yeah, I'm speaking specifically about us vegans though, because we're so much more in tune with our heart, and healthier that, you know, children recognize that, to be honest. That's why I selected on here on these YouTube videos on the little studio app that this is meant for children. Children can watch these videos and whatnot. So I'm cool with it. I've been very mindful of what I've been speaking, and I'm in it for the long run. So I'm excited to see what will grow from all of this. It's just the whole love thing. I'm so grateful for it because I've been cultivating and saving my energy, my sexual energy and everything. And, think the love just comes in seasons and cycles, to be real. And like, I've always kept my vision. I've always expressed, I'm grateful because I've always been expressing how I'm truly feeling about the whole love stuff. And many times, to be real, I have visions and like ESP of what some things can pan out, to be real with y'all, like some deep stuff. They talk about we're siblings or family, this and that, or just I'm on this quest for truth and stuff like that. And like how I initially thought it was, I thought we all came here on an even playing field. If there's 7 billion people, then how I was perceiving it, then it's 3.5 billion men and 3.5 billion women. And like, we supposedly are supposed to have one ultimate true divine reflection who's really going to be there, day and night for us, throughout death. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was on a quest for, because I hadn't found that yet. I hadn't found that. So that's why I went vegan, because I was like, hey, I want real love within me and to have it, in my life with, sharing it with an intimate partner and any other love I'm open to. And just the deeper and deeper I started to get, I was like, wow, guess what? If this whole thought process theory that I'm coming up with, if it's true, because that's some powerful love for a woman and for ladies, for a man to just, boom, set down everything, and they just unpack everything and y'all are just, set, you know what I'm saying? Getting deep, old school, real, true loving, you know what I'm saying? No giving up on each other. Like, y'all gonna do everything. Y'all gonna go to the diner, the cafe, walking, exercising, everything. For real, for real, for real, for real. Not even on social media like that at all. I'm talking about like y'all is just for real. It's just some magical stuff. That's what I'm ready for and I'm experiencing, and I'm in the long run for it, honestly. So when I was starting to broaden my expansion, I was like, hey, if that stuff is true, then it made me wonder, like, because there's a lot of people who maybe their siblings or their people or whatever, they're like very toxic and, getting into trouble, problematic, in bondage, in and out of just being enslaved in the system and stuff like that. Guess what? That's just a reflection of them, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to try to control people, and that's why they're being controlled. So it opened me up to realize maybe that's how I'm able to receive even more love, real love, because maybe those who sold their soul and they're just, on the path to fall off the face of the earth, their own true reflection is going to choose me. That's what I'm becoming aware of, to be honest. And I've had this intuition that I'm planning, and I'm going to have like a lot of children in the long run because I've prioritized love, and that's kind of what I put together on some deep stuff, for real. That all the reflections, maybe their true reflection just gave up and they sold out and they fell off or whatever. And, maybe they still really want a trustworthy, father, man in their life and this and that. And, they're willing to choose me, us, you know what I'm saying? Like other beings as well, not like an orgy or anything. I'm talking about just like, in highly advanced agreement. You know, like I said, we don't mess with the same intimate women partners at all. You know, bros don't mess around with the same intimate partners. So we're royalty. We don't have to do that. Plus, if you have a family, you're not even thinking about having. If you're talking about children and marriage and building business together, this and that, you're not. To be honest, if when you're real with yourself, you're not gonna be wanting to sleep around with everybody because that's called cheating. You know, open relationship, this and that. That's cheating. You know, that's lust. Love is where you just committed to them. You know, the mother of your child, the father of your child, you know, and whatever else y'all are arranging. You know, I don't know how it all works. It hasn't happened to me where I have a baby presented to me, you know, that's my child. Yeah, I'm ready for it. It's just, you know, I had to get deep about this whole thing. I don't play no games with it, you know. If we're going to do some type of loving arrangement agreement, I'm only here to be the priority and the only choice, to be real. That's it. I'm not playing no games, passing over here, passing over there, you know, rotating. No, none of that stuff at all. Ultimately, that's why I was saying it would be dope just to have someone just last all the way in the long run throughout my 90s, which I'm going to manifest, you know. So intuitively, what it feels like is like all this other additional love is just extra blessings that have tripled, you know, maybe from reflections who their true one, you know, gave up and they sold their soul or whatever. So maybe deep down, those loves in their heart, they're like, hey, you know what? I still am desiring to have children, this and that. You know, he's still alive. You know, he's a free man, this and that. And it's getting people to lose their egos, you know, because they see what's up. You know what I mean? They're learning not to be analytical or judgmental about someone's appearance, clothes, or whatever, and just see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Gratitude. And then they're like, oh, wow, you know, you're actually amazing. They're saying I'm amazing. You know what I mean? I'm saying the same thing. So, like, that's kind of what I've been coming to thinking and thought about. I don't know it all. I don't know everything. I'm always learning every day throughout my entire life. I'm just saying, like, it's cool how love comes in waves and seasons and cycles, and especially it's exciting when, you know, we're building our sexual energy up and whatnot, and just, you know, reminding ourselves of the long run, to be honest. And that's what I'm doing. I'm open to receiving all of the love, money, wealth, abundance, and happiness possible. And, you know, I'm open just to having a magical life experience of expansion and evolution every day with meaningful, long-lasting, lifelong connections, for real. So, anyways, let me know how y'all are feeling. What's up with y'all? And yeah, it's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.